What style is that? It's my own secret technique.
Bishop Chronicles. Bishop Chronicles.
What's it called?
Checkmate, sucker, now the move game's over.
What's it called?
Adisa the Bishop. That's right.
What's it called?
Certainly the black card burgundy.
It's my own secret technique.
Bishop Chronicles.
Peace to the planet Earth. Adisa the Bishop, live and direct. There's a lot going on in the world. Why hasn't there been another show? We have some shows in the can that are fire. We have some show ideas. I was getting ready to do a show with some blockbuster research done on hip hop and rappers that is going to shake up the game a little bit. But the truth of the matter is nobody cares about any of that because of the inauguration coming up, because Trump and his people, because of the storming of the Capitol, because of a lot. And I'm just going to talk about this shortly. So this isn't a regular show. You already know the year started off bonkers. These dudes ran up inside the Capitol. You know, some of them allegedly were trying to kill Mike Pence, were trying to kill AOC, Ilhan Omar, and others. It's a dark time. It's a strange time. COVID's everywhere. So, you know, I have to be honest about these times. So what have I been doing? I have been praying, meditating, jogging, right? Trying to keep my head straight because this is a high pressure time, right? I'm working, doing my work. I'm writing, almost done with my new book. Got a book proposal to finish up, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of pieces moving, right? And it's hard to keep your head right in these times. I mean, seriously, it's really hard to keep your head right in these times. I have a lot of friends who are stressed the hell out. I got a lot of friends who are dealing with panic attacks. I got a lot of friends who got family that is messed up from COVID. And I just want to say, my heart goes out to everybody whose family is messed up with COVID. I asked a question on my Facebook the other day. By the way, if you're asking me for a Facebook friendship thing, it's not happening if I don't know you. Don't disrespect. I'm just telling you. You know, not like I'm super popular and it's all stacking up, but people have been trying to add me and I'm not adding you if I don't know you. That's just what it is. Don't take any disrespect to that. Hit me on at Bishop Chronicles and we can talk there, but I'm not adding people to Facebook. I don't even know what I was talking about. That's how crazy these times are. I've been trying to keep my head in order. I've been writing. I've been doing my Stoic journaling. It is important to do Stoic journaling. I had a whole episode on Stoic journaling and stuff like that before, so you can look into that on your own time. I'm not going to get into that. What I'm saying is whatever it takes for you to get right within yourself is what you be needing to do, whether that's jog, yoga, read, journal, you know, basketball, jiu-jitsu drills, kung fu, tai chi, meditation, whatever style, make up a new style. It don't matter. These are crazy times. Don't let anybody judge where your peace comes from. As long as you're not hurting other people or stealing from other people, right? Abusing other people mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, then whatever brings you your peace is okay. Somebody recently asked me about religion. They said, well, you know, Dees, I know you Muslim. What do you think is a good religion, you know, in general, expecting me to say that it was going to be Islam. And what I told him was the best religion for you is whatever makes you not want to kill me. The best religion for you is whatever makes you not want to kill me. I'm someone who believes in nonviolence. I'm someone who believes in peace. And I got all of my outline for that stuff inside Islam. The same Islam that somebody else decided to kill somebody through. Same Islam that somebody wanted to do 9/11 or whatever for. You know what I'm saying? ISIS, Al-Qaeda, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with the Islam that I understand. Okay. So I'm reading the same books, studying the same prophets. I'm chilling. You see me as a man of peace. You know what it is. So whatever's going to bring you your peace, don't let other people judge, and you live by that. Right? Defend your smile. Live by that. Go be great. Live by that. Read books though, right? Or go to Audible. Take stuff from Audible, man. Audible is a beautiful tool. Sometimes I'm too stressed out to read, I find, and it's easier for me to just sit and listen to a book on Audible. You know what I'm saying? Or on YouTube. Do you know how many free books are on YouTube? Have y'all, I tell this to the students when I'm in juvie all the time. Have y'all ever recognized that the same internet that allows you to pull up pornography and fights and funny stuff and memes is the same one that can bring you algebra, knowledge of the Moors, deep, Christian scholarship, amazing philosophy from Buddhism. Come on, man. It doesn't have to be like jokey jokes and, whose baby moms is tripping all the time. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't be at peace with that. That shouldn't bring you no peace. And if you're wondering why you don't have peace and you still living like that, then that's probably why you ain't got peace. So find your peace, do whatever you got to do to maintain it, and don't let nobody judge it. But be sincere and consistent in that, because these are unprecedented times. I said it before, I'll say it again. People, like, I remember when I was young and I would read the Bible, or even when I was a young adult and I would read the Quran, I'd be like, yo, man, I wonder what it'd be like to live in those times. This is it. So if you're sitting around judging people, if you're being hella mean, if you're being hella petty, if you're taking people's money on the low, if you jugging people for a few dollars more when you know you don't have to, that's what you would do in biblical times. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? If you one of these preachers, talking to the Christians now and the Muslims and the Jews in this moment, who sit around and be like, oh, you got to come to church. You got to come to church. But it's Rona out there. Come to church, get your tithe on, pay it down. So if you kick the bucket, God will look out for you. What does the Bible say? Go look it up. Jesus says the people that fast and be making a big deal about, oh, I haven't eaten in hours or days. Oh, they have their reward. But just like the people who pray in public and make a big show out of it have their reward. But if you want to be close to your Lord, go to your room and shut the door. That's what... Don't let these people trick you into coming out the pocket for them and going, feeling like you got to bring granny out to the spot. Man, come on. You ain't got to do that. Be at peace with yourself. But now we're going to forward this up to the Trump thing, right? So these dudes run up in there, police everywhere, getting ran over. Okay, first of all, if they were BLM, if they were Antifa for real, they would have all been dead. And Trump would have gave speeches on their bodies and praised them for murdering those people. Those were his people. He invited them out. Don't have no kind of sideways DJ QAnon under vibes. You know what it is. White supremacy exercising itself against a threat. What is the threat? The threat is that, most Americans, and you look at the trajectory of race in America, it's becoming less white. And these last bastion of racist white people that set this whole thing up for them, that they never intended us to enjoy, experience, let alone grow in, is their power is waning. That's what white power is. Look up Neely Fuller Jr., white supremacy. That definition is the proper definition of white supremacy. It's not just lynching a black man. It's not just a cop shooting a black woman in her sleep and everybody getting off and not even getting charged, right? It's not all these accounts of police brutality, right? Since time immemorial, right? It's a system where white people and white men at the top make the decisions, or people that are not white but are embedded with that psychology make the same decisions that they would make in the same spirit, right? So that's why you can have a black police chief or a black politician, but nothing changes in the hood, because they're working for and through the lens of white supremacy. Trump invited them up. They came there and tore it down. Were there cops that were probably involved, and politicians, Republicans that were involved? For sure, right? But the real thing is that you could see that if that was a BLM thing, they would have never made it to those stairs, because they would have got sprayed and laid down. End of story. You saw women, white women, in the George Floyd nonviolent protests in LA, in Minneapolis, in the Bay. You saw women getting shot in the face with rubber bullets by cowardly cops, shot in the face, losing their eyes, tear gas, all this stuff. None of that was used with these people. That's how you know white supremacy is real, right? Why? It's the same psychology of why during World War II, when Hitler was putting Jews in ovens and cooking them and killing them by the millions, demonic stuff, did they drop a nuclear bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Because they didn't want to harm the Germans, because the Germans of America, the German Americans, those were their cousins, their kith and kin. These Japanese people that we got in internment camps. Hey, for the Bay Area people, did you know that Tanforan Mall used to be a detention center for Japanese people during World War II? That's a true story. I know Japanese people that'll never go to that mall because they're like, that's where they kept my relatives. You understand me? But anyway, it's the same psychology, right? That they will never bomb or try to erase their own people. They will always try to bomb and erase other people that have melanin in their skin, that have color, right? Now, this is something that you're going to have to study on your own. I'm just talking to you about what's factology right now. You understand? And so now we're starting to see that some of the cops were down. Some of the cops let them in, waved them in. Some of the cops were taking pictures with them. Some of the cops were getting punked. But these people were mad. And in the demonic psychology and philosophy of Hitler and Mussolini, you know, they killed a cop. They killed a cop. And look how silent President Trump has been over the death of that cop. Look at all of the protests that happened after George Floyd, and you show me where cops were disrespected, dishonored, and attacked so openly. You got nothing. You got nothing. You can't do it. So don't never again ever talk to me about, oh, I don't know about these Muslims in America. Don't do it. I don't know about BLM. Don't do it. I don't know about Antifa. Antifa be breaking windows and acting out a little bit, but they don't be doing this stuff. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking about like they destroy property and stuff like that. And I've already told you, I'm not a fan of Antifa, the way they come to nonviolent Black events and kick up dust and create chaos. I don't like it. It's not right. If you want to break stuff up, bro, go do it. You know what I'm saying? But Black nonviolent protesting is a thing that our people do. And when you come in with your agenda to hijack it, it's not cool and you ain't helping nobody. I'm not a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? But I salute you in your right to do what you want to do to get free your way. Straight up. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is that you see the hypocrisy in the way the news won't even call it like a terrorist attack on the Capitol. You tell me some Muslims that could run up in the Capitol like that. Show me some Jews that could run up in the Capitol like that. Show me anybody other than white men and women that could do that. And don't start with the, oh, they had some Black people in the crowd. You know, there's that one dude standing there in the crowd, the one Black dude looking like, he looked like he just a dummy. But no disrespect to him. You are a dummy, bro. You are a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Who's that dude in Django? What's he doing on a horse? That's you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then there was some East Indians out there. There was some Mexicans out there. There was some Latinos out there. Y'all was hella disappointing me. I'm talking about all of y'all, not just the Mexicans. Anybody that was not white that was in that building, you betrayed your people hella much, bro. Hella much. You know what I'm saying? And you should be ashamed of yourself. And the only joy that I get out of what you've done is that you put yourself on film. You photographed yourself. And so we'll always remember this fool. Is that Jerry? That is Jerry, blood. Why are you wearing a flag like you're a superhero running around the Capitol, blood? I can't work with you. Yeah, everybody involved in that, bro, shut them down financially. Everybody involved in that, shut them down in the community, bro. Don't let them come around. Don't let them come around because they were really trying to do damage to American politicians based on a lie that Biden had not won. You know what I'm saying? And we need to be honest about that. And we need to understand that, like, you can't let these kind of threats go unanswered. You can't let these kind of threats go unchallenged. You know, look at all the laws, like a lot of these dudes broke these laws about like federal building stuff, defacing property, attacking police, supposed to get these mandatory things that Trump and them set up for BLM and Antifa people. And now his own people fixing to get it. And now these people that ran up, disrespected American ideals, disrespected the Constitution, disrespected the politicians that they voted for, and some that they didn't, right? And those that are there to protect it, right? Now they talking about, oh, I want a presidential pardon. I don't even know. How many pardons can he give? Is there a limit? I don't know. I'm asking attorney people. I'm asking people that know political science. Can he pardon everybody who gets arrested on this, bro? I don't know. You know, we got the inauguration coming. You know, I told you guys about white supremacy militias back in the day. I really did. I did a lot of research on this stuff years ago. I'm talking about like 20 years ago. Okay. I told you about the Boogaloo Boys. The They're not playing and they're not done. You better believe. I don't know what's going to happen by the time we get to the inauguration. But it's not cool. And a lot of these dudes are in the Bay Area. A lot of these dudes are all over the country, you know, what they call them, or I know they used to call them like lone wolves. You know what I'm saying? Leaderless resistance, right, is what the term is, I think, inside the government. Leaderless resistance, right? Where you got these people that may not necessarily be in a militia, but they got a gun, they got a lot of ammo, they watch a lot of stuff on YouTube, and they feel like they're justified, and they're about to go out and try to set it off. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want anything bad to happen to Biden, but I don't think he's my savior. But I voted for him. I know Kamala ain't my savior, but I voted for her. And anybody that knows me knows that I roasted her on hella issues that I have with her, hella issues that I have even with Biden, even in my hope, you know what I'm saying, that they can do something good. Somebody the other day said, oh, you know, you think that Biden is going to change your life? You think Kamala is going to change your life? I'm like, I didn't vote for Biden or Kamala. I voted to get a Nazi out, because I knew to have a Nazi in would be a big permanent problem. Now, is that to say that I don't believe in Joe Biden? I need to see more. That I don't believe in Kamala? I need to see a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the West. We need to see a lot more from you. But it is historic. It is beautiful. It is better than having a Nazi in, and we can't even compare that. Like, I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? That's not even, you know what I'm saying, a Nazi or Kamala and Biden. Nah. Ask yourself this. What president did change your whole life? None of them. None of them. None of them. None of them. None of these presidents change your life for the better in a super major way. Come on, man. It's not what they do. It's not what politicians are here for. But here's what I'm saying. You need to get your head and your heart ready to see stuff you've never seen before. We got a crazy disease. We got political and racial upheaval on high levels. We've got a government that is just looking really unstable, a disease that's getting more and more out of control. Let me tell y'all something too, man. Let me be really clear. This is important, man. This is a PSA. I'm interrupting your regular broadcast with a PSA. Let me tell you something, man. Let me give y'all some help real quick, man. I'm going to help y'all real quick. This is wearing a mask. You know what's not wearing a mask? This gets you killed. I actually saw because I teach U.S. history, I actually saw a documentary showing people in 1918 wearing like this. They were nurses, and the narrator was like, yeah, these nurses probably died because having their nose exposed is what passed on the flu. If you like this, you getting the virus, bro. You ain't helping nobody, right? This is not masking. Right. I see people posted up chilling. Oh, yeah, for real, fool. Woo, woo. Then some homeless dude who got bugs and stuff flying around and walk by and be like, hold up. What's up with this fool? Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah. But anyway, last week, bro, you know what I'm saying? We was at the sideshow. It was lit. Hey. No, bro. This is not masking, bro. You know what I'm saying? The eye patch, the pirate vibe. Only masking is this. That's it, bro. Wear the mask or don't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't helping nobody. You know what I'm saying? Wear the mask or don't. But don't pretend you rocking the mask. Don't pretend. You know what I'm saying? Really mask up. You know, and if you're one of these people, oh, masking don't work, then wear the mask for 2 weeks. And tell your partners to wear it for 2 weeks. And let's see what happens. Or 30 days. 30 days of masking. Oh, it's like slavery. Anybody posting stuff about, oh, this mask is slavery? Trash. Don't ever compare wearing that mask to anything that African-American people had to deal with. Don't ever do that to my ancestors, and don't do that to your own diseased historic mind, because I'm sure you know better. And if you don't, Google it. Don't ever try to act like wearing this mask is akin to the slavery of Black people, not even for a day. In any case, the Boogaloo Boys, the leftover militias, all these people, look, there's not that many of them as they would like to make you think, but they're hella dangerous. and they mean business. The Phineas Priest. I told you about Phineas Priest, but nobody reads, bro. It's all good. Y'all fixing to learn. You're going to see crazy stuff happening in the world. You're going to see crazy stuff. And you're going to need your faith, your philosophy. You're going to need exercise. You're going to need military strategy. You're going to need chess. Okay. You're going to need prayer. You're going to need prayer. You're going to need books from way back. You're going to need books that are helping you to stay present. You're going to need all of it. These are trying times. And so right now, all I'm going to ask you to do is to try to be the best you, because that's all we can ask for anybody or ourselves, man. This is a crazy time. I'm sad for America. And I also realize, that Donald Trump did not let America down, because these hustler, snake oil, high polarity, racially charged politician hustlers, they come a dime a dozen. America let the presidency down by allowing itself to be dumbed down by Fox News hype, by some, hate to say it, CNN hype, hate to say it, by some MSNBC hype, right? Where everybody chose their side and nobody wanted to speak about the deeper truths, because it was about that quick minute of excitement or anger. It was about that quick minute of gossip. And if you look in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, the quality of American journalism, the death of American journalism happened at that point. Little by little, stuff became more gossip-based and gossip-based and sensation, gossip-based and sensation, gossip-based and sensation. And then the gossip became celebrity gossip, and there was no going back. So Fox News destroyed the minds of the people that were center but right, and CNN, MSNBC, and some others manipulated and destroyed the minds of people who were center but lean a little bit of left. And now what that did is it created a situation where the real people in the middle, what the deadliest position to be in America right now, if you're an American, is the person who believes that everybody has a right to be and exist and have balance and be protected under the law. Because the people on the right, they're like, oh, we can't trust them. People on the left, like, oh, we can't trust them. It's the most dangerous place to be in the center. It's the most dangerous place to not be a dyed-in-the-wool Republican or a dyed-in-the-wool Democrat. To really believe, you know what? You want to pray that way or not pray? I don't care. You want to vote or not vote? I don't care. You want to school like that or school like that? I don't care. As long as it's not an immediate threat and cultivating hate and things like that, I don't care. That's the most dangerous position to be as an American right now. And that's where I find myself. I don't need you to pray like me. I don't need you to eat like me. I don't need you to think like me. I just need you to let me be for real. Just let me be. I'm going to let you be. I ain't going to be in your way. And I won't let you get in mine. That's the American way. I think I mentioned this before when I was not young. I was walking my dog a couple years ago. I went by this house. It was a house of these two country type dudes. They was giving each other tattoos in the driveway. Listen to some loud ass country music. Had the hats on. They were in the zone. Yeah, brother, I tell you what, you know what I'm saying? They was vibing out. I wasn't even mad at them. Right next door, a Hindu family. I'm sorry, they were a Sikh family, had the turbans on, getting in the car, getting ready to go off somewhere. And I'm walking by, I'm a black dude. I was like, yo, this is America. This is America. Where else are you going to get this? Where are you going to get the three of us posted up like this? That's beautiful, man. I want more of that in the world, right? But if the cowboy type dudes think that the Sikhs are the problem and the Sikhs think that the Muslims are the problem and the Muslims think the white dude is the only problem, then we just be fighting all day, man. We got to give each other space to actually be whoever we are, right? I think that being an American means at its highest level that I respect the right of someone who lives totally different from me to live in peace in this country. I want you to live in peace. That's it. And on that note, I am out. Stay safe. Don't get dragged into conspiracy theories, right? My man, brother Omi, he posted on Instagram something real important about conspiracy theorists. None of these conspiracy theory people, and I'm guilty of writing and talking about conspiracy theory stuff when I was younger, when I was a young Zulu Nation dude in the Bay, you know what I'm saying? Just fresh into Islam. I was, all right, look, he made a really good point, which is one of many reasons why you can't go down the conspiracy theory route, is that a lot of these people that write these conspiracy theory books, they're just as racist as the hard right wingers. They really are. They don't care about you. They don't care. Like, they might mention ancient Egypt, but they don't think any of those Egyptians were black. They speak quite honestly against it. You know what I'm saying? When they be at having their little conventions, they don't talk about black freedom or Latino righteousness or anything, bro. They're on their own kick. A lot of these people be in that what they call whataboutism. You hear this a lot in hip hop from some of your favorite DJs, from some of your favorite whack ass MCs who think that they're hella deep philosophers. They be, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? But they actually don't have a lot of wisdom. I'm being serious, and I'm not trying to clown, and I'm not going personal. I'm telling you that just because someone is famous and they know a little bit about Egypt, just because someone knows a few facts and tries to lump that in with a bunch of other stuff that is kind of unclear, doesn't make it facts. And a lot of these people that write the actual conspiracy theory books are hardcore right-wing Christian folks who have no love for black freedom, who have no love for Latinos, who have no love for Asian culture, who have no love, okay, for people who think differently than them. So don't delude yourself. Keep yourself safe. Stay masked up. Stay tucked. Stay fit. Stay focused. Use your technology to cultivate the best mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional you that you can. If you need therapy, go online and get therapy. I got a therapist. I was talking to my therapist this week. You know what I'm saying? It's important. Keep your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial ears up. Be looking for new opportunities to work. Be looking for new opportunities that you can create with your own business, entrepreneurship. This is the time. And after the inauguration, we'll get into a proper. I'm supposed to have Paris on the show. And I ain't talking about Paris Hilton. I'm talking about the Black Panther rap. I'm talking about The Devil Made Me Do It. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Safe Space Invader. Go cop it now. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be on the show and we're gonna talk about it after the inauguration. But we got to get through this, man. And thank you all for the love for the RZA show, man. So much. Shout out to the RZA. Shout out to Chess Life magazine and all the love that I've been getting for that. There's more to come. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang loves the children. So I want you to love the children. Love yourself. Stay blessed. Stay strong. Defend your smile. And go be great. Peace.
Teacher, what style is that? It's my own secret technique.
Bishop Chronicles. Bishop Chronicles.
What's it called?
Checkmate, sucker, now the move game's over.
What's it called?
Adisa the Bishop. That's right.